crowbars.
Yeah.
Let me change this stuff really quick.
Bloody crowbars.
Get Jane carved in my left cheek.
Let's do this in real time.
The leader unboxing?
Nah, nobody cares about that, evidently. I don't know why it's doing it. I guess nobody really cares anyway, right? I mean,
we care, Paige.
I know. Edit. I got to change that default. It won't let me do that. It should. Nope. It says friends. Sorry. I guess it's a spoiler. Maybe not. Only me. There we go. Only fans me. We're good. Thank God I didn't put any secret stuff in there, right?
Release the files, Paige.
Huh? Release the files. Woo!
After your birthday, Lord knows what photos you got saved in there.
Yeah.
I want none of those pictures of you with Bubba.
Yeah. Bubba. Who's Bubba?
That's the mystery.
Man, anytime you think you're having a bad day, remember somebody else is having an even worse day. Or they're going to have... Looks vertical, or is it just me? Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
Plasty, that's because you're standing on your side.
No, it was something. It said something like, is everyone vertical?
Mm.
I don't want to pull up YouTube. Let me pull up YouTube. They're adding so many features to this thing. It's ridiculous, man. And it said something, do you want vertical and horizontal? And I said, I don't know. Might be something people have to deal with.
I've seen like double screens, honestly, like just in our chat or our view. Let's see.
Yeah, I hate this because then I don't know how to turn it off. Can you turn it off?
Mm.
I've never seen
see all this money for a guy in a... It looks good on YouTube right now. Like I just went on YouTube. It looks fine.
What's it look like? Like that? How do I get rid of that?
Mm-hmm. The one that window we have to the side right now, you mean?
Yeah, you see it?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, we have a weird view there.
Is it gone now? How about now?
No.
Sorry, I guess you're gonna have to
still
deal with this one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Sorry. If you're having a hand collector day, remember the crab Louis. It says what? Right. Only works great with the phone vertically. Yeah, I know, but I don't have any control over it. I'm sorry. So, yeah, the show must go on. I apologize. Because it won't let me change it out.
If you're a super chat user, you get normal view.
Yeah. That you got to pay for that. I don't know. Let me look at two things then. I don't see anything that lets me do it. So you might have to just deal with it. I apologize, but yeah, don't worry. It won't happen for the next show. How about that? The show is free.
Is it?
The show is free.
Wait.
You make us pay to be on here. Paige.
Yeah, I do.
What's going on?
Well, yeah, I can't embezzle money. And
oddly enough, you said it was for tech support.
Yeah. I see it. It's right here, but it won't let me take it away. So, again, I apologize. It only let me hide the panel. It won't let me take away. If you know a way to take it away, the vertical, apologies, you just have to do it. You have to deal with this one. Sorry. The show must go on.
Taco Bell's pulling their sponsorship.
Yeah, it's okay. We don't need them. I was told that stuff is great F meat anyway. Again, if you know how to take it away, let me know and I'll do that. But my sincere apologies. Again, it's the charm of the show. All right, let's start. All right. Hello, room. My name is Paige. Welcome to episode 236 of the Hangout, where we give you positive insight into the world of collecting hand gestures in a very chilled and relaxed atmosphere. I say we because I'm joined by two of my best friends in the whole wide world. The two Corys. How are you guys doing? Oh, and 2.5 and Red Hood. Shouldn't you be shipping to other people right now, buddy?
Yeah,
Mez is sitting on that money.
Mez is sitting on that money right now.
Yeah.
Putting his tears inside it, burning it.
Advanced. No. I was hoping Sawyer would keep running some interference for me. If you are a StreamYard guru and you know how to take the vertical off, give me a heads up. Let me know so I can take that away. Please speed up. I need this, Mama. Kind of. But yeah, thank you for everybody who showed up. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing tonight? Vertically, how are you doing?
Doing good.
Good.
Yeah. Doing good. Let me pull this up. Share screen. Should have been prepped, but I was busy doing some stuff.
Well, he's unmasking.
Oh,
Is he?
Use my ear.
Sawyer Todd. Sawyer Todd.
that's who's underneath the red hood. The mystery has been solved.
Exactly. Did anybody comment and say how to take this vertical crap off? Charm of the show. Let's press on. Anybody have any like super cool crap that happened this week? I do have a show recommendation.
Mm.
You ready?
Mhm.
Right.
Watch this show. It's on Peacock. It's called All Her Fault.
It's not where I thought you were going with that.
You're going to tell us about a new sandwich, cutie.
No. I haven't watched her in a while, man.
She's getting ready to make
Oh.
a turkey sandwich.
Yeah, Chewy will probably know. Chewy, really quick. I'm having problems with this vertical thing. How do I take it off? If you know.
I thought you were going to say, welcome to dairy.
Welcome to. Oh man, I'm getting into that. This last episode was really good.
Maybe in the settings
Stop.
you could fix it.
You don't know.
But I'm just maybe.
You don't think you tried that?
I don't know.
No, it's not working. It's got like I went into settings, and there's a picture of a phone. I tried that, and it puts it up there, but it doesn't. You know.
You said you can hide it from the view. Chewy said.
I can hide it from here, but it's on. I guess when you're viewing it, it still shows up, right?
Mm-hmm.
I put hide vertical, and it's gone off my screen, but it's still showing up like that, isn't it?
I didn't see it when I was on YouTube on my phone. The vertical
Okay,
view,
good.
just like I think it's just in here. Maybe not.
Wait, Paige, it's an option when you start the live. I don't think you can turn it off. Okay, well, sorry guys, we have to keep.
Goes over.
Yeah. Thanks, KJ. Thanks, Chew. Yeah, so kind of bear with it. If I'm off centered, let me know. I'll try to stay centered. Let me see this because this is where. Yeah, I'm centered right there. Whatever. It's gonna be weird. But anyway, episode 236. Hooray!
Wow.
Dun 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 dun. Top cons for tonight. I have on deck. Talk a little bit of Hasbro, a little bit of Mythic Legions, some Mezco, and then we'll do the pre-order for the leader. A little controversial, I guess, right?
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why either. You know, but there are some good talking points with this. And then we'll do CC's take at the end. Short show, predictions really quick before we start.
2 hours, 15 minutes.
2 hours, 15 minutes. Okay.
2 hours and 16 minutes.
If the chats, he said it would be fine if the chats synced up. These guys are StreamYard experts. I don't know what they're talking about. I'm sorry. I really don't. You want the chat on there?
Super
Like
chat?
the chat? No, we don't have super chats.
Why am I paying you money?
The show is free. It's for maintenance. No, we'll figure it out. Anyway, it's the material of the show that matters the most. All right. So anyway, moving on. So yeah, we'll do that. That's top cons for tonight. Ready to go? But first, a little bit of show foreplay.
Yes.
Do you guys remember? Do you remember? Well, backtrack really quick.
Pepper's Farms does.
Pictures Farm does, yeah. No, I didn't do it. Do you guys remember when we were talking about? This came to me when I was on Figure Fight Club. Thank you to those guys for having me. If you get a chance, great group of guys. Abby, they run that. I thought Figure Fight Club was like when you went on, you just fought everybody, but it wasn't. So I was glad. But it's a great environment. Everybody was really cool. Everybody's really nice. But then when I got off, I saw this video. And do you guys remember when we were talking about content creators and how they should just duke it out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that. We talked about cellular differences in the squared circle, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's always good to evolve your thought process. You know?
Mm-hmm.
You have to have a little bit more structure with that event. And I have found a way to do that. Not only have I found a way that we can improve this event, it would be more engaging. The participants would be better protected.
No, I'm not interested now.
No. Hear me out. And your identity would be completely secret. Gentlemen, for your consideration, I bring to you Night MMA Combat.
Was this filmed at Legions Con?
No, it wasn't. No, that would be a Legion's kind of event, wouldn't it? I like this. They're protected. Look at a punch to the face. Now here's the thing. Just when you think that this is gonna stop, these guys are tired. He kneels. Oh no, it's gonna keep going. Oh yeah. It's like a bonus fight within a fight.
Is Hasbro there?
Yeah, I like that guy.
He's not there.
Boom, he's down.
Is that a jousting rod?
Yeah, it's an MMA fight. It's a MMA. It's night MMA. They fight with swords, and then afterwards, you kiss and make up, and everything's okay. No,
I'm in. I watch it. It's like the slap fights, something. They always find some other way to make combat.
It's cool. Back to the drawing board. I thought I had it. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. It's like medieval times without crappy food. Yeah. Man, I used to love medieval times, man. Oh,
Is that place in Orlando?
yeah.
Yeah.
Was it for gallantry and games and a feast that lasts for hours? All right. Back to the drawing board. Winter is coming, gentlemen. Winter is coming. To New York.
Wow.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah. According to Alan Nosferatu, I don't know. Anyway, Nossoff, New York is expected to receive up to 25 to 35 inches of snow. AccuWeather says that is incorrect. Humanoid, they're only going to get like 17 or 21. But yeah, just throwing that out there. Ouch. We don't get snow in Florida.
There's been concerns in our area because we had such a long, hot summer here in Michigan. The Great Lakes are really warm.
Does that?
Well, if that wind swings right and carries that cold air across that warm lake, we get dumped on with the snow like crazy.
Yuck.
Crazy. So, you saw we had 8 inches just for that first snow we had the other day.
Yuck. No, thank you.
So we're a quarter of the way there.
I got tired of that. Shoveling snow, putting ice out, and then waking up in a couple hours and it was snow on top of the snow.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
When I was in PA, I said that. I was like, as soon as I'm done with my term, I'm out of here.
That was your last duty station, was PA?
Yeah, man. I was like, I am done. I'm not.
Who did you piss off?
Dude, it was the best job ever.
Really?
It was at a MEPS, man. And I loved it
you
because
were
that
at
was
MEPS?
my, yeah.
Oh,
I was in
damn.
charge of the MEPS. Yeah, the medical section. So it was the best thing because you there. You know how the MEPS are. It's like, you know, and I was in charge, and so it's like this is the best place to end. And then I remember right at the
Where
end,
you started, it's where you ended.
yeah, I know, right? Ironically. And I remember like my what was it? My OIC, she called me in and she's like, Paige, do you want to stay? And I was like, no, ma'am. I said, as soon as the first hits, I'm leaving here. Ugh. Yuck. Couldn't stand it. What is this? What do you guys think of Hollow Knight Silk Song?
Some game for Switch and other platforms.
Oh, I don't have Switch, man. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, for you guys that are going to be in the snow, yeah. And this is probably going to cause delay, so just kidding. Let's start talking about toys. The collab and grab. So, we talked about this a little bit last week. Kith, I am not familiar with this. I guess it's a clothing line and does some other stuff. But I guess they decided they were going to put out their Jada collab. And so you had a couple of these figures. You got Wolverine, again, stuff we went over, Captain America, Ryu, and Mega Man. Couple color variants, but I think the biggest draw with this was it was collab with Kith, and I guess if you're really into their clothing line, everything else they do, they stamped their logo on everything, including Wolverine's claws. Looks like it. I think we all had the consensus of like, yeah, this is cool. It was okay. But evidently there is a market for this because people were lining up for this. People got online to get this. It's sold out and don't quote me on the time, like 2 minutes or something.
Really?
Like Mezco.
Yeah, I know. You thought sellout bad times were bad for Mezco. They also have a store and people were lined up. And I was reading in one of the groups, somebody said that they had a long line, and then they announced when you were in line, they were only going to let you buy one of these figures each. I mean, one of the figures.
So you can only pick one of the four?
Yes.
Oh.
Please correct me, anybody that was there in line, or there was a little bit more, because again, this is just. I went by their Chicago store. It's amazing to look at, but holy hell, the price is $12 for a milkshake with cereal mixed in it. I could do that at home for free.
Exactly.
So it's a restaurant?
I have no idea. I went on their website and I saw they had clothes. They have a bunch of other stuff.
It was like the Kith Army, huh?
It's like, I don't know, kind of like Supreme. I don't know. Just kind of like where they just stamp their brand on everything, obviously. But people were in line waiting for this. And they said, hey, guys, you can only pick one.
Wow. That's
really weird.
Woo! Yeah. Sold out in minutes.
What are they going for on the second market? Did anybody look yet?
I don't know. Check and see. Like, just do like, I don't know, do like somebody popular, like Ryu or somebody. Yeah. But that's not the only
$135 up for sale right now. 280 your best offer. Oh, 2,400 sounds reasonable.
2,400. I guess this was limited.
That's just what's for sale right now. I'm not going to look up recent sold. Mega Man. He is 120, 125, 200.
200. That's sold or listing?
Listing right now. Yeah, Ryu is 400
for dressing.
I'm sorry, 125, 140.
140.
You can get the whole set for $450 though.
Oh, somebody got all of them and they're selling for $450.
Yeah, for the whole set.
If you were in the line, does this count? Would you consider that?
I think you guys should probably pick one up on the secondary market so your Street Fighter collection is complete. Ryu player 3.
Well, I'm still missing some from mine, but like, let's say you were in Legends. Does this count?
Counting what? What do you mean?
As a figure offering, like in the line? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Their club members get an early pre-sale the day before. I've seen some sets hit 400.
Wow.
So the people that got early, they probably just got on there and they just sold them. Hey man, do you? I saw this and I go, oh wow, but that wasn't the only company. Again, I'm not talking bad. I'm just reading the news. So Legions had their final in-stock or final stock of the Legions Con exclusives, and evidently this sold out very quickly too. Dakota Phillips in the Cabal, thank you, sir. Less than 20, less than 10, less than 30, and of course it's Knight.
The Revenant.
That's the Revenant.
Minus
He's
Leo
gone.
and his bear scene.
This is gone. So,
he's a nice.
We read some of the comments, right?
Yeah. That Barbarian sale was insane. Holy cow.
So, again, I'm not bashing either one of the marketing for these companies, but like we talk about it with Mezco, but this is kind of outside perspective about it. So are these kind of sales, do you think that they hurt the fan base or the company overall?
CC, talk about the old in-stock sales. As a man with experience.
You know, the only issue I had with, and maybe it's just because I'm not online enough, but like there was like very short notice, like when these went live. So if you didn't happen to be online at that time, and you just missed out. It really reminded me of the old Mezco surprise drops. I personally hate it. I hate surprise drops. For one, there's a great chance that unless you're just living online, that you're probably going to miss out, right?
Yeah.
And let's be honest, like just the idea of dropping a couple $100 on action figures on just a whim. Those days for a lot of us are growing short. You know what I mean? Like that's, I think long and hard about those decisions before I just pull the trigger now, because there's just so much out there and it's adding up so quickly. So I mean, I personally like to know in advance, and that way I have a chance to decide, you know, is this something I have to have? You know, is it just FOMO? Will I get over it? You know, but I've always hated surprise drops. When Mezco did them, it just made me sick. So not a big fan. Not a big fan. But they always say, like, any publicity when it comes to that kind of stuff is good publicity, right? So they're certainly building the hype.
But is it though?
Well, I mean, it's pumping that aftermarket price. I mean,
I was gonna say the aftermarket hype is up.
Yeah, like it's you know, it's definitely going up there. So they need to go ahead and just announce the standard release so we can get that price back down.
Well, I mean, you could get these. I think it's more like it's like a branding thing. It's a collab thing, and obviously you're a collector. I don't. You remember when that Chucky came out and it had that Supreme label on it, and I was like, oh god, I hope they don't do this with 112.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. It's like I could see how if you were like a super all in, but even as a completist, like for me, that's why I asked if Kith did. I don't know a vapor. A Kith Vapor, and I didn't get it. I don't know. I would look at it, but I don't know if that really. To me, I don't know if it really counts.
This is like
I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
We'll
I guess I'm a hypocrite. Oh, you would? Thank you.
Yeah. I wouldn't walk in the vault and say, you know, this would be complete if you had the Kith Vapor.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess if you wanted to make sure you had every single one, yeah. I just, I don't know. I'm glad that, knock on wood, No, Mezco doesn't try and do it. I don't know. There's just something about this, you know. Like, do you think companies are aware that when these runs go up like this, because this is, I would consider this ultra rare. I wouldn't even consider it like limited edition or rare.
Yeah.
You know, like what is it? Vex or white, white skull agent.
Yeah.
Or even a Toy Fair exclusive. I mean, like I wouldn't even
Grail,
put this
so
in
to
the,
speak.
yeah. I wouldn't even put that in this category. This is like, because people obviously, like you said, if they had access to this a day early, they were ready, bot ready for this. BBTS has those exclusive Legions up for $80 each, and they sold out pretty quick. And then they restocked it again and sold out.
Jesus, that's almost twice the price. I mean they're 55, so I don't math. Was it 40% markup?
Well, I mean, I don't ever. I get it. They bought it, and if you're the only game in town, it's like the dragon. Like if you wanted to get a dragon, I don't know if you could still do it at Big Bad Toy Store, but I mean, you remember when
just watch Legions, the Cabal. You can buy it from people at cost. They're trying to get out from underneath it right now.
Yeah. I got here late. Got to rewind. No, you don't have to rewind because we were having some technical difficulty, Mike, in the first part. We're trying to figure out this vertical thing, so you could probably skip the first 10 minutes.
That was just the unboxing of the Senior Blanco.
Yeah, we just did that a little while ago. Well, speaking about stuff keep coming out of nowhere. No more Joes. Please. I got charging, and people have been getting shipping notification from Amazon. I got charging a while back, but they actually charged and sent this. But everything that was for, I think it was the Grim Viper, which is 176, Sci-Fi 177, and then Mainframe was 178. 178 figures, man.
I thought the line was dead after the first 6.
Now, yeah. Well, 172 figures later, they are coming out, and they moved this stuff up.
Did you get Mainframe, CC?
Not yet.
Did you pre-order them though, or?
I don't pre-order any of the classifieds. Only the stuff like I have to have, like the Armored Cobra Commander. I think was the last one that I pre-ordered.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I take that back. This Short Fuse and Steeler 2-pack.
I got him for $14 the other day.
Yeah, I see he's on sale on Amazon right now. I need to go ahead and pick him up finally.
Yeah, $14.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, who like Quick Kick?
Quick Kick, yeah.
Jinx was like $10, wasn't she?
Yeah, I got Jinx for 10 when she was up too.
Yeah, and then CC, he showed us those photos from his Target and how they were like $27, like certain figures and stuff like that.
Crazy.
Yeah. So, and especially around the holidays, I don't know if this is a tariff thing, like because they caught it in a pocket where it was reduced, and you know how we were talking about stockpiling that stuff in factories and then in storage units and taking out right when the tariffs hit. So you pay that. I don't know what's going on, but these weren't supposed to come out till later. This one, I remember, this wasn't supposed to come out. Black Widow, I got charged for this, and Daredevil, the Frank Miller version. Mm-hmm. But if you look, these were supposed to come out in January. So it's almost like, would you rather have a delay or have it come early? Because we always talk about that too. Like people are like, oh God, these figures got delayed.
Yeah.
You can start seeing how this stuff starts piling up, man.
Come on with my Apocalypse.
You want that early?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead.
Yeah, I think he's talking about Kith, yeah. Like Kith and Supreme, yeah. That's another thing too. A lot of people missed out because they changed the website address and sales and started to throw off the bots. Yeah, that's cool. That's another thing too. When people see that kind of stuff, like sneakerheads and everybody else, they know that they're just gonna get bots and buy all that stuff up. Ugh, gross. But anyway, a lot of stuff is coming. A lot of stuff is hitting. This slide got put out, but yeah. Thank you again for Figure Fight Club, Avi, and the rest of those guys on there. It was a great experience. I was just joking. You don't fight on there. Something else that got pushed out today was the Star Wars. Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker. Don't worry, we won't talk about the Tron.
Did it not make it yet? Is it
I don't
officially
think
dead?
that's happening, bro.
Yeah, they were like only 1,000 backed last week.
It's hard in these streets. This looks good, actually, but yeah, something else that they're got and they're charging for. I think $79.99. Paint apps look really cool. Do, 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 do.
5 days, 1,100 back, almost
Yeah,
1,200.
cutoff
pictures.
hand feature.
What happened?
So does he have a cutoff hand feature?
I didn't see that. There's 2 hands. You could just take the peg out. Just
He should have had the stump.
the little stump.
Yeah,
He does look
Right.
good. They look like they've improved the Black Series a little bit. I haven't bought a Black
That's
Series
right.
figure.
Way better.
Oh, I'm not. No, I won't buy that set anyway. Are those double jointed knees on Skywalker? Did they add that yet? Double joints?
Looks like it.
Yeah, the articulation on the Black Series come a long ways from what they started off at. Like even the stormtroopers and stuff are really articulated, but
Vader looks really good. I like the cape.
Looks like
and
single
everything.
jointed elbows still though.
On Vader?
On Luke?
No, I thought it looked like it was double, didn't it?
yeah.
Oh no, he's just got that deep cut in there.
Yeah. It looks like a really deep cut. That's it. But
Final version may vary.
There you go. There's your out. This Vader looks cool. I've never been the type of person to look at Vader's like little box here and go, that's not accurate.
yeah, that's clearly from episode 5 because the red dot.
Yeah, it's clearly from the Christmas special that
with Life
I
Day.
was like, dude, I don't care about that crap. It's like, I don't know. I'm sure somebody will say, yeah, that's not the right.
Mezco will get it right.
No, I hope they don't do it. I really hope they don't. But yeah. So you got all this stuff from Hasbro dropping. A lot of stuff like we talked about. It does tie into winners coming because these companies, man, they just don't seem to stop. That's why I was bringing up the whole kind of exclusive thing because it's different when you're pricing people out, but when you start, not only pricing but offering them out. Does that make sense? It's like, ooh, God, especially during tough times.
Yeah.
300 and counting.
300th release?
So this is, I have to be careful about how I say this because somebody will say something. So there's a little asterisk with this too. So this Red Hood is the 300th character offering that they've had from Mexico. So we have like 300 figures. I counted Toy Fair exclusives. So you could probably swipe those away, a few of those that weren't available earlier on. But for me, this is the 300th.
So you have over 1,000 in the vault.
I know, right? No. Yeah, some dude made a comment. He's like, "You only have 300? Damn, dude." I was like,
Yeah. As far as Ann knows, I only have 300.
That's why I put in there 300th character offering. But yeah, this is a 300. So they, minus the Toy Fair stuff and stuff like that, they put out 300 figures. Right? Huge. Big deal. Charging soon, November 15th. Remember how we were talking last episode about Nightwing and stuff is coming? They're starting. Nightwing charge, Beetlejuice charge. Beetlejuice actually, quick reminder. Remember But yeah, charging Nightwing, Beetlejuice, that stuff's charging. We should see that stuff shipping probably in the next couple weeks. Seems like it's been about 2 weeks between the time they charge until the time they put it out. So be prepared with that stuff because there's still more figures in that queue lineup that haven't changed. Everything has pretty much stayed the same. Speaking of coming soon, remember how we talked about this for quite a while? We are now in the end game.
Oh no.
Yeah. 11 days, 18 hours, 11 days equals out to November 30th. But remember, 18 hours. That pushes us into the next day. That should be 1 o'clock. So December 1st, barring any changes, December 1st, 1 o'clock. That's when you probably need to be ready for this.
Oh no.
Oh no, right?
I was hoping it was just a joke.
Can you imagine making somebody wait that long? Like the 132 days. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Oh God, but yeah. So on top of everything else,
Your Blanco life-size door hang.
Oh, I have one of. I have 2 of those, man. I like it. Cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that would suck, wouldn't it? Yeah. Is there anything else on here that says it? It just says Mezco Toys White Skull. Yeah, it doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I get what you're saying because look, it doesn't look like a door hanger. Bro, people would be pissed.
That'd be funny. It'd be funny.
We'll just pretend it's a figure.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So December 1st, 1 o'clock, tentatively. Did talk about Beetlejuice. I believe that this is in-hand photos from Henry Gomez. I got this out of the Mezco UK group. Shout out to them. He was showing. This is the first in-hand stuff. I know there's been other photos, but he was kind of showing the extended arm feature that they have. The carousel lights up on his head. Also the tombstone.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, there's the arm extensions. You got to put them on stands and stuff like that. Thoughts while I go through?
Can't wait to get them.
I didn't do it.
What?
Didn't do it. Yeah, I'm not a big Beetlejuice fan.
It's kind of niche too, right? Like you don't have anything to go with him, and I mean it'd be cool around Halloween, but
did you order the NECA whorehouse page? Did you order the NECA?
I did not. I was like, I'll just build it. Won't be the same, but handbook for the recently deceased. Light up. This thing, dude. So I've seen this, in person, obviously, but this thing is really cool. There's a lot of detail with this thing. You remember I was telling people it was going to light up and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a cool piece. We got the head neck combo. So maybe you can put them in some other suited bodies. This really cool. Lights up.
This looks pretty good.
Like the red velvet suit.
Yeah.
Maroon.
Oh, that would have been really cool.
Does he have a bit of a fat body suit, do you think?
Yeah, he has like a little bit of a belly. I don't know. It's kind of like Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
A pooch.
A little bit of a dad bod.
Fluffy.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that's over in the UK. We already got charged for that, so that's probably going to be shipping soon, hopefully. We'll see. My good hangout group, South Carolina support. I'll catch a replay. Good to see you, man. Thank you for dropping by, bro. Appreciate you. I've been bombarding him with the vinyl stuff and sample stuff. I know you guys are probably going to get into this, but the Mezco 5 Points Power Puff Girls went up $85.
Mojo Jojo.
Mojo Jojo, yeah.
Did you get a page?
Yeah, I did. I liked it when I saw it. When it was glued together, but when I saw it at New York, there was updates to it, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool. I really want to shoot it." They did get me with the bubble card. You know?
So that means you bought 2 sets.
Yeah, I did. I hate that, man.
Got him.
Yeah.
They did. I even said something to him about it when we were there. I was like, you know what? I was like, I know what you're doing.
Coming a mile away.
Yeah, I was like, I know what you're doing. He started laughing. I was like, yeah. I like the boxes, to be honest with you. You know, you could take them out, put them in, because this is definitely a line that I put on my trim list for next year.
Yeah.
Well, they canceled Josie and the Pussycats, right? So you're good. Like, you get a makeup order.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Well, you never know. If this doesn't get the attention or something like that, maybe this won't make it too. I have faith in this, though. It's pretty good. But they were cool, man. I liked it a lot. Oh, nice. I just read your chat. What is it? But yeah, Powerpuff 5 points. New Year's resolution. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is a fun one. Should we skip this?
Let's save it.
You want to save it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll save it. I have my bullet points and everything. What was Puff Puff Pass? What was that?
Puff Puff Pass.
Powerpuff Girls?
Yeah, that was it. Wrong slide. Yeah. All right. So skipping that probably takes off of like 30 minutes. Follow the leader. Today was the... Oh, and really quick. So today was the leader pre-order. Comment of probably the month is probably this one from Dylan. I'm waiting for the usual crowd of people coming in to say the head is too big. Winner. Yeah, we got a little bit of notice with this. Pre-order was going up for this for 11/19. So this went up today. I'll go through the pretty pictures and you guys tell me what you think.
Well, I'll go first this time, CC, because you're gonna overshadow. You're gonna blow me out of the water anyway with your comment. As a classic Avengers villain, since they're building the lineup, and the only classic Avengers villain out there, it was a must buy for me. Somebody to go against the Avengers they are building.
Okay.
I think he looks good. I like the original old style. Could see him standing next to Hulk. Yeah, let's skip over that last page. That
What's that? This?
The accessory shot, because that'll be a conversation itself. Just show his beauty. He looks good.
That's why I put it at the beginning and the end.
Yeah.
We only got one page, so I forgot to do this. Yeah. So leader supposed to come out next year. It says what? May, July.
2 years.
That was the resolution. You hit it. We could have transitioned into this great. 2 years. You already started. You turned the dial on me already. So all right.
Paige was at a 3. I just turned him up to a 10, just like that.
Please.
I got him at a 10.
Woo. God. Can we please talk about that? So yeah, I don't know. It's May, July, but I mean, there's not a lot of accessories. I mean, this is the page, and this is all he's coming with. So I don't know why this would be delayed, unless it's a licensing thing. But CC, what do you got?
Well, first off, I'm a little disappointed in MC saying we didn't have any villains when we got the ultimate villain last year in Doom. So
Boom.
Fantastic Four villain.
We checked that box. He's everyone's villain. Like it just
He's fantastic.
the whole world under Doom. So we got him. I haven't pre-ordered it yet, honestly. He looks fantastic. And I do love everything that they've done so far with kind of these classic Marvel characters and the classic DC. So I'm sure I'll end up getting it. But we all know I am an accessory junkie. So I was a bit underwhelmed with the accessories. When everything was just on one page, like I kept scrolling. I'm like, surely I missed a page. But
when you went to the back, you were like, "Where's the other stuff?"
Yeah, it was just interesting because I mean we've had this conversation and we kind of wondered, is this kind of where things are going, where we're going to get these stripped down versions to try and save on production costs?
Yeah,
because I mean when I walk down the Walmart aisle today and look at those Hasbro prices, I was absolutely floored. I mean when you're looking at these, 6-inch Transformers for $40. Black Series for $30.
Yeah.
Vintage collection for $20. Like these prices are getting crazy. So, I was able to walk down that aisle with very little temptation because at those prices I can keep on walking. But as an accessory junkie, I'm really hoping that's not going to be the new trend. I'm hoping this is a one-off, or maybe there's going to be another one later on or something.
He's good, but he's way more than the newest legend. Hoping that they'll do Loki and Kang. I would love if they did Kang. I like Kang a lot. But, well, that seems to be the hot topic with this. It's the price point and the accessories. I mean, usually we kind of like get away from that because it's, everybody usually complains about it, but it seems like it's the big consensus with this, and then also because of the amount of accessories. So,
yeah,
we usually leave it off the table. It's a subjective conversation, but hey, seems like it's a pretty good one for this one. So, with this loadout and the fact that it's a pre-order and people still have time to discuss it, and try to figure out what they want, it does seem like the 116 is the standard for this, right?
Yeah.
Would you guys agree?
Yeah.
And it also seems like I think people are starting to get used to it.
Yeah.
Seeing that or realizing that was going to be the price point. So let's dive into it. With this loadout, do you think that the number of accessories for this should be at a different price point because there isn't the standard stuff or the standard packet that we would see? I mean, they squeeze pretty much everything on one page. Usually there's, like you said, like there's 2 pages. This is just one page.
Yeah. How much was Cap?
Cappy's I think 90 something. So here
95 too, right?
All right, so here are some comparable examples, right? I went and I looked through some of them. So Morbius was $85, right?
How long ago though?
Maybe a year or two ago, I think.
Yeah, I think he was probably 2 years ago.
Right. I have some that are older and then some that are new. So bear with me. So Morbius, what I did was I looked for licensed figures and I looked for ones that had low accessory counts and stuff like that were comparable. So hear me out. So Morbius was $85.
Morbius did have a science kit though.
He had 3 heads. He had the lab, and the lab had 10 items in it. 11 if you counted 11 if you counted the case, right?
Yeah.
He had 8 hands, and it came out to, so that's like 22 accessories, right?
Yeah.
To set it up, the leader has, from what I counted, and you can probably count it too if you want because it's on the screen. He has 3 heads. He has 4 items. I don't count the stand. Sorry, I'm not counting that. That's not something you really use, but and he has 10 hands, so that comes out to 17.
Yeah.
Right. Robin was $90. He had 3 heads, 12 accessories, 8 hands, equals to 23. He was 90, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Something more current is Thor. Thor was $95. He had 2 heads with interchangeable hair. I guess if you want to count that is 4, but he had, 8 items of accessories, like throwing stuff, 7 hands. So it's 17. So that's kind of comparable. He was $95, and that's new.
Yeah.
Can I throw one more in here? Because
Mhm.
it's kind of recent. It's kind of recent. Superman, the 2025 one.
Mm.
He's a one shot. Yeah, he's a one shot too. So he had 5 heads. He has a dog and 10 hands. That comes out to 16. But he was 116.
Mm.
Mm.
So you can kind of see where this is kind of trending.
Oh no. You didn't make me feel better about it.
No, I'm just trying to provide content. Dude, I've talked about this before. Remember how a year ago when I was saying companies are gonna like start trimming their. I remember I said tightening their belt, trimming like accessories, trimming, offerings, getting lighter on the accessories. But that's not. I want to jump over to the Mezco page, but there's other figures that have higher accessory counts. So it's like you said, maybe it's something to kind of offset it. Maybe there is one figure that they say, because Pierre said this in one of his interviews before, way back in the day. I don't know if they still keep this practice, but they said sometimes what they would do is they would cut down some of the accessories for one so they can maximize another accessory. So a good example would be like Flash. Flash came with like, hands, a couple tornado things. That's pretty much it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they would take some of that and they would allocate it over to like the PX Punisher.
Oh, so what you're saying is we're going to do Punisher.
No, I did not see it.
You heard it here first, folks.
Mark it down.
Paige
You
just
guys are
broke
good
the
at-
news.
You guys are good at twisting stuff.
Heard
I
it
paid
here
$120 for Casey, and his spread blows this out of the water basically for the same price. Yeah, there's other things too. The list that I gave was just something that was like within the last year or two, and then something that was current, and they were licensed stuff and the ones that had low accessory counts. There are other figures that have way more, but I'm just showing you they've done this before too. I'm surprised nobody really said about Superman. I guess that's how much people are like, they don't really care about Superman. But with that, you see, is this a character that could have been brought down to a Thor price point because of the number of accessories?
I just still find it interesting that this offering has that final shot with the chair at the very end where you normally have accessories. That, like, I've never seen them do a shot like that at the end of a promo or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Normally your last slide is just, whatever the accessories are in there. So that part's still weird.
They've been putting a lot of these in there.
Yeah.
And I get what you're saying. Like usually it's your 1-2 combo.
Yeah.
It's this and then your second page.
Yes.
I thought that when I saw this, I go, uh-oh. Because usually your stand, that's usually on another page.
That's the last page. Like,
Yeah.
here you go. The end, folks.
I suppose what my big concern is, well, it's ironic that this happened. And like I said, I got sticker shock from what I saw today.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, that just tells me that we should probably be prepared for all prices to skyrocket. So I guess my concern would be is if this is going to be the standard price for kind of a stripped down version like this,
Mm-hmm.
when we do get the next offering that's loaded, where's that price going to fall in? You know what I mean? Like it's probably not going to be 116. I mean, I hate to break everyone's heart, but it's not likely. And with everything we have going on, I just don't see prices going on down, significantly anytime soon.
Yeah. Here's something to float by you. Remember, I try to like get all of these topics that we discuss on the show to kind of like mend together.
Yeah.
And you mentioned the chair. This is a regular release. Do you think that this could go into an MDX release? Because the reason why I say this is I've seen a lot of comments too, and when I was doing some quick research, I saw this as well. But there are a lot of comments that say he had 3 heads, and that's cool. But I kept seeing people calling the nutsack head, but there's alternate versions, obviously, of this character, right?
Mhm.
Different forms. There's the I'm sure there's a PC way to say that, but the nudie head, the nutsack head, right?
Mhm.
That's another head. That's another costume. There's another chair.
Goatee with the nutsack head.
Different costume, different look. Please educate me in the comments if these are not even part of this, you know. Oh, you're talking about Marvel Rivals page. Oh, yeah, I do that. I don't know. I just saw that there was different versions of this character, right? So is there a possibility because with the chair and these different versions that we see in MDX version?
Yeah. Yeah.
Carl said it's the big brain head. It's not the ball sack head. It's the big brain head.
I wonder if it'd be one of those things where they would do. God, I would hope not, but I could see them doing like a alternate version, kind of a short run with loaded accessories. You know what I mean? Just because they don't want to overproduce something that people didn't show a lot of interest in. God, I'd hope not though.
This chair looks really cool.
Everyone's firing up their 3D printers. Somebody will be designing this thing.
And CP makes a good point too. Because you know everything is based on. So would that even kill the possibility of an MDX version if people are like, we only got this much with this?
Why would I give
And
you more money? Yeah.
not even that, but why would I want another version if this one came with this?
It's such a double-edged sword. You know what I mean? Because if this sells like crazy, we've talked about this kind of part before, right? Like when they raise prices and it doesn't slow down anything, then you've set a new precedent, right? So if they put this offering out with limited accessories and this sells like crazy,
Mm-hmm.
does it send a message that, hey, we want this product enough to where you can give us a loaded one? Or does it say to them, hey, you can give us, 4 weapons and 10 hands and we'll buy it? Ugh. it's such a double-edged sword. Man.
But that's good because it shows like I think it's good for companies to hear that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So are you saying like with this, because of I thought he got great feedback at the con.
Yeah.
When I was there, this is in person, this is not just online. I take a lot more stock on people watching people at the con and seeing where they go to, where they gravitate to, like which characters and stuff. Even the content creators, you could say you don't like something, but when you see somebody standing around the booth like for an hour or 2 hours trying to get like a shot or video footage, it's like, nah, you like that,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stick around trying to get good angles for an hour on a figure that I don't like just to do a shit like content reel about it.
Yeah.
And there was some guys that were just like sitting there looking at it, looking at different angles, doing stuff. And this was one of the figures. And so I don't know if there was enough positive stuff online and then also at the con. I don't know, maybe for them to get a good idea of how it would be. I don't know why it would have been put out like this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The chair thing, I could kind of, that's a chair. You're like, oh, that's a pretty big leap,
Yeah.
like an arc. But they had Hulk. You need this. I mean, you can always put your Marvel Legend in there, but
I just don't think he's on anybody's bingo card for a character they would have came out with. That's what I like.
Isn't that a good thing, though?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have never asked for a leader. It just wasn't. I mean, I like the character, but it wasn't in my wheelhouse. So I think it's great.
Yeah.
Getting some, and Mezco's known for doing that. Like we got KG Beast before we got, the Riddler or Scarecrow.
Yeah. He said he's fine. He's not exclusive. That's a good point too. It's readily available for people there. I don't think it was that. I think people just mainly the issue is the obviously the price point. That's always been an issue, but this is something where collectors can say, yeah, you know,
Yeah.
it's easier to have those conversations like some of the other stuff. It's like, oh well, look at all the sculpt, look at all the stuff that you get, look at all the accessories, and it's like, come on, man, you know, you're just complain. But then when you have something like this, it's almost like, yeah, I can kind of see why
But
someone would be like,
based on leader in comics and media, what else does he need? You gonna give a whole diorama with him or whole lab? I mean,
Sure.
sure.
Shelf presence pops. Yeah, I don't think it's. I think he looks really good. I mean, the version I saw at the con, I was like, wow, this is cool. You know, I don't think. No offense to them or anything like that. I don't think you get like the detailing part about it. Like there's like the veins in his head, they pop out, and this was just a prototype that I saw. I was just pretty impressed with what they had, and then the suit looked pretty good. You know what I mean? Like as far as like fitting and everything else too. I'm wondering how they're gonna do these shoulder pads. But I mean, overall, the stuff that I saw, I thought it looked really good. I don't know where I was going with that. Somebody had said something. That's why.
It was about the shelf presence and pop.
Villains and most of the companies follow.
Where else are you going to find a guy that's got green, orange, and yellow and can rock it like that?
Yeah. Oh, that's what it was. So like, I know, like I said, the pictures don't really show it that much, but there was a lot of sculpting stuff. I saw some people say, "Do you guys think that there's reuse with this?" I saw somebody go off on a tangent about that.
Reuse?
Yeah. I'm just plucking conversation points that I saw.
I'm sure the body is, probably not unique, but why would you need a unique body for every figure? But I mean, what is there that you would be reusing?
The only things that I look at, I mean, you can't like the material. I mean, the material that might be like a design from a suit from another character, but there's still other stuff. There's the overlays and there's the harness and stuff like that. But like the boots, maybe hands, probably. I guess you'd have to see them when they're flipped over because a lot of people miss that. There's figures like Red Hood that look like they have hands from another character, but when you flip them over, that's why I take those pictures because somebody say, "Oh, that's reuse of the hands." It's like, no, look at the tips of the glove. There's more sculpting and molding on that stuff. You're only getting a top down of this. So maybe the hands you'd have to flip them over, but I've seen this design for the boots, but everything else, and we've seen these cuffs, but everything else like the body, this may again, it was a prototype. And you can't like mess around with it too much, but I don't know, maybe Reed Richards or another body like that, but everything else, I haven't seen these. This isn't reuse. These heads, correct me if I'm wrong, they're not reuse.
Pretty sure those are the turtles.
Oh yeah. They just stretch the heads a little bit.
They definitely reuse the paint.
That Blade, they probably used that Widow's Peak point from Blade.
Yeah.
So yeah, reuse on this is, so you're getting sculpting, but I don't know if that balances out in terms of price point for a lot of people. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I would have preferred 95. I think 95 would have been an easier pill to swallow. But like I said, I think Walmart showed me today that I think those days are probably gone.
Yeah. This is a great point. Imagine how many people would have ordered if he came with a lab or some kind of like, like a mini lab or something. Because he's done that in like thing. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Molotov. But yeah, price point seems to be the biggest thing with this one. He's essential to the classic Marvel title since Mezco has been focused on the classic since the Cape Crusaders. Yeah. There was something else I saw somebody had mentioned too. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it with this. I mean, it's pretty short, just like this. Oh, that was another thing. So So with this, can we float some theories?
Oh boy. Other than the one that you said that the Punisher's coming?
No. Could this be one of those packages where we get extra stuff that just got added later? Maybe because this went through and maybe some of the stuff that would have came with him just didn't get approved in time or wasn't ready to show. And I know they've shown blackout screens. Just exploring possibilities. Could this be one of those? Because we've had offerings in the past where they've kind of like snuck things in.
I'm not going to complain if it is, because then watch everybody scramble.
Yeah, it's a tough one on that too, because there's some people, like, it's almost like the Death Dealer when they put that up for pre-order and they had pictures of him single jointed and a lot of people are like, no, I'm not doing that. And then later on they showed him at the con and he had double joints and but it was way past, because that figure got delayed quite a bit, but it was way past and people were like, oh, if I would have known he had double joints, then I would have bought him.
Or
That's kind of
Constantine, they threw the guns in and stuff. And
yeah, they did mention that though.
Found all the reuse.
Yeah.
All they
we
do is
use this guy and this guy.
They
They
gave him
did make a post
suspenders.
about that though.
They just gave Doc Ock suspenders and shoulder pads. That's all they did.
Yeah.
Same character. Same character.
Yeah. Yeah, I do remember they sent out something with Constantine. They were like, somebody said, oh, where are the cigarettes and where are the guns? And they said, don't worry, he'll have them or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is another good. I think this one will be a sleeper. Gonna be so many photo ideas for the Melonhead Meanie. Yeah. You could probably put him on some of those suit bodies that have it. But here, this is a good point too. Like, it's a sleeper. So this is a pre-order, right?
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so obviously there's mixed thoughts about this. So let's say the production number for this is low.
Yeah.
And they do come out with an MDX that has compatible parts and more weapons. Does that boost the interest, value, or FOMO for this then?
Yeah.
This is really touchy.
It is. It's a slippery slope. That's what I'm saying. It's one of these things, man. It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Double-edged.
Just going through. Morbius got the more of a lab than the leader. Yeah, but that's another thing too. Maybe you don't have Morbius, but I mean it's pretty cheap now on Amazon. Maybe jumping on there right now and grabbing that initial lab kit. I mean it's $55, but yeah. So everybody's saying the lack of blast effects for the weapons, that's something.
Oh, gamma.
I didn't think of that. Yeah,
could have
good
used some
one,
gamma,
Steve.
some green, green rays
Yeah.
for gamma radiation.
That would have been something good. I hate to keep saying it, but I mean, we have some of that stuff with other offerings, but if you didn't buy, like a Doc Nocturnal or, Void Cadet, they have some of those kind of like space ray kind of effects.
Yeah.
I can kind of see where somebody be like, yeah, but I should have to do that. So.
Ooh, that G.I. Joe Classified that just came out, the one with the wolf and all that stuff. He's got some green translucent shit.
Oh, yeah, the other thing. Oh, another thing, when I saw this, you know what I thought? I was like, man, if you had extra heads or something like that, you could pop this thing on one of the Green Lanterns.
Mm-hmm.
You have Sinestro. Maybe that's something too. I mean, you could reuse these heads.
Mark Strong. He does got a Mark Strong resemblance.
I mean, for Sinestro, right?
Mm-hmm.
I saw somebody said Mars Attacks. It looks like a Mars Attacks figure.
Mm-hmm.
He's tall, but Hey, Abby. Thanks again, man, for having me on the show. I did mention you, man. Thank you guys. You guys were really cool over that one. More comments. Yeah, like Gomez the Death, insert black skin head. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, but do Doc Ock first. I feel he was a sleeper until he was released.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that figure caught so much flack. It's gonna be great. Hopefully, he ends up like a Destro Amazing figure for $60. That's another thing too, because it's a pre-order, right?
No way those tentacles will
If there's
support the
not,
weight of his body.
Hmm?
Said no way those tentacles will support the weight of that body.
Exactly. That's an expert talking there.
Huh.
But yeah, it said $60. Everybody, I think a lot of people are thinking that too. Oh, I'm just gonna wait till this drops on Amazon or something like that. But if people are, if this is catching enough backlash like it is right now with the pricing,
Yeah.
is there going to be that much in production numbers? That's why I mentioned it. If there's no production numbers, if there's not extras, it's not going to be on Amazon.
Yeah.
They're going to have a low run with this. So
yeah. When you see those figures like the Ghost Rider on Big Bad for, damn near half price, it's not necessarily a good thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
because obviously they ordered more, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Set the precedent. This isn't reaching. They had options. Yeah. How many? Well, Doc Ock, he just had a bunch of tentacles and he had his coat. I'm trying to remember all the stuff that he came with. But the thing is, like you said, there were options with it. I guess it gives it more playability. Yeah, this is a tricky one. It totally seems like they're missing the second page of accessories. We're gonna get it at some point. Yeah, I just wondered about it. I think this will probably be the most controversial one for the year, right?
Let's hope. I don't need any more controversy. Let's hope this is controversial.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Like, man, well, that's pretty much all I have for this.
Wonder how much the next steel box is going to cost us.
Somebody had mentioned that in the comments. They were like, if this is this price range at this, but hold on. Let's do this really quick, just for fun. Okay, hold on a second. I did do some of this. I don't think that this is something to like. I don't think that this is the definitive thing to say, oh crap, they're only going to be doing this style of figures. We're going to be getting all the figures from now on are going to be 116 and we're going to be getting like 15 or 16 accessories. I don't think that that's right. I don't think everybody should take that away from this.
Yeah.
Because, and I'll show you why. I was doing some research. Because of the Powerpuff Girls, guys. CC said we had a pretty concise show, right? It's only an hour. So look, yeah, Hulk, that was 140, but he came with probably a bad example. Let's go back. That was a deluxe one. But here you go, 116, right? Is he popping up?
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on a second. I'm trying to... I thought he came with. I didn't see a lot of people talk about that, but he came with a lot.
Yeah.
3 heads, bunch of hands. Oh, look at that. The stand is on the first page. But then you came with a bunch of other stuff, right?
Yeah.
I think probably people would say because of the sculpting and accessories, not a lot of reuse, this was probably worth 116, right? But that was one. We just got Casey. That had a bunch of stuff. That was 120. Again, these are all recent releases, but they have a pretty high accessory count, right? Not high, but more than. Maybe not a good example. Somebody will say, oh, that's all reuse. All they did was repaint it. How about Marv? 116. Did he only have one page? No, he had 2 pages. Stands on the first page. So 3 heads, same amount of hands, but he gets all these accessories. This was 116. I didn't see a lot of people talk about that,
Yeah.
These are all recent releases and same price range. Do we have anything else?
Trying to think of what else was. Trying to think of what else. Let me look at my previous orders. I guess that's probably.
Yeah, do that. Oh, here you go. Sorry. 116 Dark Knight.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, and he came with quite a few though.
Yeah, he's preloaded.
Yeah, that's what. But what I'm saying is like I don't think that this new pre-order is cause for alarm. I remember people were saying they thought he would come with more. Like, what was it? Somebody had mentioned something else that he could have had. 2 or 3 things, but I mean, this is what you got for him. He was 116, but there wasn't as much of an uproar with this than there was with Leader. But these are all the same price ranges. These are all pre-orders that came out this year, and this is the one I was telling you about, like Superman.
Yeah,
This is the reason why I don't think that this was even on anybody's radar, was because but he only had. This is all he had.
was he a single page? Yep, he was a single page.
Yeah, nobody said anything about this.
I don't think anybody pre-ordered it though.
I did, but you know what I mean. That's what I mean. Like, I don't think the demand was there for people to really like scrutinize this one. Joker
has a lot. God dang it! I need that figure. They need to come out with that already.
Yeah, but same thing. Joker, right? A lot of heads, a lot of hands. Hey, maybe that's the format. Maybe just didn't notice it.
A lot of head.
Some accessories, but it's 116. But you get the point, right? Point is like it's 116. These all came out this year. I mean, yeah, less accessories and all. I wouldn't freak out about this and say, oh no, we're only going to be getting 17 accessories for these figures from now on at this price.
It's the new standard from Paige. You heard it here first.
No. But yeah, look at order pick Chaos. I choose on one side. Mezco wasn't coming out with one for every figure. I'll get it. I don't think the IP really plays anything into this because they stack that stuff pretty well. But I get what he's saying.
I mean, it's not like people are chomping at the bit for this figure, so they're not going to be like, "Oh, you got to pay us more for them."
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think it was more the fact that this is probably one of the characters people really want to see, and they are known for belting out accessories, and this time they really didn't.
Mm-hmm.
It's nuts didn't do a bandage ahead from our There can always be like more stuff. Speaking of steel box, I hope we get one soon. I love the new box style for Fantastic Four, the last one. I heard that those were pretty pricey to put together.
I miss the old like shoebox style, honestly.
Oh,
yeah. So the last one we got,
think...
Nosferatu, Symphony of the Night, with all the stickers.
That
one had the glow in the dark sticker, that extra glow in the dark sticker. But I always like that.
One of the side cutters.
The
side cutters. I have to think. I don't think this is the new standard. I feel like they're guessing this isn't going to sell a lot. It's more simple product. Higher justifies the price of cost. Yeah, I agree with you. I do think that if they added more, I think that a lot of people would have probably jumped on it. I don't know what more you could add. Maybe some of the heads or something like that. I'm not a huge fan. Can you guys think of anything else?
Those gamma ray effects have been the best idea, like they were saying. The blast effects for the guns.
Yeah.
Do you think if they would have done that, like had different array of like blast effects or like special effects and stuff, that would have like kind of smoothed it over?
Yeah, I think it would have sweetened the pot
for some people.
Yeah.
I think it would have definitely allotted for less bitching online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quelled it. Yeah, probably not. They would have found something else to bitch about.
I almost see people's point with this one. Why am I in the Joker? I almost see people's point about, CC, I think you mentioned this too, right? Like sometimes we get a little not I wouldn't say spoiled on this, but like there's almost that, okay, they're known for the accessories. They pack them in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they do have an offering that has less than what you normally get, you're kind of like, well, wait, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
This one I kind of understood when people were.
The accessories are always so good.
Yeah. The pre-order is still open for Batman the Animated Series. I hope they blow it out for sure. Was it? I don't remember. They reopened a couple of things. I keep track of this stuff pretty well, but I remember I put up something and somebody was like, "That's been up." I'm like, "Nah, it hasn't, man." Oh, where are you at? There. Nope, he's waitlisted. Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah, he might be pre-order at like BBTS or something, but
Yeah. All right, well, that's pretty much it for this. Any final thoughts with this?
No.
I know you're on the fence, CC.
I am. I mean, I'm going to end up getting it no matter what. But like I said, I'm just more concerned about the future. They can't take my accessories away.
CC is quitting the line.
Orders. Yep. Nosferatu is shipping. Yeah, I think MC, you said you're getting yours tomorrow, right?
Nas, yeah. Should be. It's in Jacksonville. Usually when it's in Jacksonville, I get it the next day. And it was there this morning. It's not getting QA'd in Orlando anymore.
Yeah, I lost that duty. Sorry. But you'll be getting more Mezits now, right?
Yeah. I didn't even know we got Mezits until they started using UPS.
Yeah, you know. I'll find a workaround for that.
I know a guy.
Congrats, Hammer. He said he got his first Living Dead doll in the mail today, Posey. He says, fucking awesome. Those things are cool, man.
Quite the collection of Living Dead dolls.
Yeah, right.
If you get a chance, Hammer, go on Facebook, and if you really get into it, there's a Living Dead dolls group. Man, I see a lot of sales in there, but
Isn't Minnie's really big into Living Dead dolls too?
I'm sorry?
Minnie's is really big into Living Dead dolls, isn't she?
I think she has a couple, but I don't think she like hardcore collects it. But there's a huge fan base for it. Oh my goodness. When you're at it's so much different when you're at the con, man, like, and you're there, like, you'll see like different people. I know we joke about Living Dead dolls, but there's a strong fan base there.
No, they look good in person. Like, because I saw them at the Mezco booth in Orlando, and they look great in person. It's just I can't collect another thing.
Yeah,
probably collecting a new home.
Yeah, do the Posey figure, look it up. Yeah, I've seen them. I've seen them, man. They're really good. They're really good, especially the newer ones like Sin, and there's some really good ones. I just can't fall down the rabbit hole. The best one that they've made is freaking Creepy. So yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it that I have for it. Want to do CC steaks?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Are we doing CC steaks? CC, go guide us. This is your segment.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of where I want to go with it now. We've kind of touched on it already. We've touched on it a lot, honestly. Do I have a different take? MC, you got one?
I do, actually. When I was talking to Sawyer the other day. Do you intermix IPs?
Hey there, buddy. We don't intermingle.
No, because like
parts, buddy.
He told me I really like these figures because they go with anything right now. They go well with my other stuff. You know, like I can't use this guy because he doesn't fit into this universe that he's created, or this, you know, like can't mix Terrifier with, I don't know, Superman. I don't know. You know, that's what I'm getting at. Like, do you guys intertwine?
I usually stick to my own line, sir. No mixing.
Yeah. I mean, I always thought kind of the best part about all these things was, you know, using your own imagination with it and not being limited by it. So, like, you know, putting Mythic Legions with, you know, Mezco or whatever. Like, I cross stuff over kind of all the time. I mean, I'm guilty of not taking a lot of pictures, but, you know, I mess around with stuff that fits quite a bit. Usually, it's all about scale. Is only holdback for me. As long as it scales well, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just saw his play style is kind of changing a little bit, so that's what made me think about it.
Oh, quick side note. Carl said that Batman that has the Deadpool. Did you know that absolute Batman was
Ended?
it was no, it was what was it? It was named the most popular Batman comic run.
Really? Better than like Snyder and Capullo with Court of Owls and stuff like that, or just current?
I think current. I have to go back and check. I had a slide on it, but I don't know where it was. But yeah, that for this year, I guess it's the most popular run for Batman right now. Bro, his creepy face name. You know what the thing with Mezco is they were, when I started collecting them, they're still brand new, you know, kind of. They're not really deep in the line, and they don't like really take deep dives. So you have to kind of like supplement your characters. So I've always done. I mean, God, I got the police officers and stuff like that. You know, I don't ever see anything wrong with it. I know some people are like really big on it. They're like, no, don't mix lines.
Don't cross the streets.
Yeah, I think it's just whatever you're trying to do. You know, if you're taking pictures, Mezco doesn't have any cops. What am I supposed to do? You know, Mezco doesn't have any of those, you know, all those bargain enemies that we got for Power Rangers. They don't have any of that. So you got Rangers, but who are they supposed to fight?
Yeah.
I mean, even some of the teams and stuff, like if you had Hulk, I mean, yeah, you'd be able to do maybe some of those things where they're fighting the Avengers. But I mean, what else are you gonna? Like people said, you got leader now. Now at least you got somebody.
We need a classic Ultron next.
Oh God, that would be nice. Even Doc Nocturnal, I'm so glad that they put Yeti in there. I mean, it's cool to have him, but I mean, who do you have within that space, within their own IP? Maybe Nosferatu. I mean, but it was cool that they did that. So, you know,
yeah,
I don't see mixing lines bad at all. Absolute Batman is unhinged, and I love it. That would be cool, man.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll go with mine. So we'll just reword it a little differently. I feel like we've reached a moment in collecting to where the amount of offerings and the pricing is going to force a lot of collectors to make hard decisions, and it could potentially mean the death of some very popular lines. Very concerned with the current price point of G.I. Joes at $28 a figure, and you know, Black Series at almost $30 a figure, and Transformers at about $40. Hasbro is going to be taking a good, long, hard look at it, and these things aren't going to be so plentiful on the shelf.
I told you. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Somebody said NECA is going up too.
Dude, I've been saying this for a long time. All of them are. It's all like it's what they have to do, whether people understand it or not. They're a business. They're going to have to make adjustments. So obviously they're going to have to try to like generate revenue a different way. I mean, these collabs and stuff like that you see other companies do. I wouldn't doubt you seeing more collabs. unfortunately.
When I was
Most
at
of them-
Walmart today, just the sheer volume of the things that were there, because they got already started this thing where you have your toy section,
yeah,
but then they had that other collector section that's over by the electronics,
yeah.
and that area has gotten huge. I mean, they've got Gundams now. There's like figurines, the Funko Pops, the NECAs over there. There's new anime stuff. There was just stuff everywhere, but the shelves are packed. Like nothing's selling out. Like the shelves are just jam packed, and it's just not a good sign. Not a good sign. There was some of this Star Wars stuff on the shelf, and it was just crazy, absolutely crazy. And
Besides Lando?
I just can't imagine it. What's that?
Besides Lando?
Yeah. Surprisingly, no Lando. I mean, this was Mandalorian stuff, even. So you can tell that stuff's been sitting there a while. But at those price points, like I don't think, with the way prices are going. For example, like I literally went to Walmart to get stuff for dinner. Made sloppy joes today for the family. It's probably too much information for everybody, but ground beef, American cheese, diced onions, manwich, and buns, $40.
Yeah.
For one meal.
$40. It was no pop to go along with that. It's $40. So to imagine going to a store and you dropping that on, essentials, and then to think that people are going to just have the extra funds to just kind of frivolously throw $30 at, a G.I. Joe or something like that. It's going to get tough for folks out there.
Pimping ain't easy.
I'm telling you, it's not. I know it looks bad, but it's not bad, man. We all have so much stuff.
Yeah.
We have so much stuff we don't even play with. What's bad about? I get like the offerings and stuff like that. I'm telling you, man, we gotten spoiled, bro. We really have. G.I. Joes, like there's like G.I. Joes are getting moved from January to the beginning, right now.
Yeah.
There's just an overabundance. It's great.
Yeah.
But it's like you said that one time, you remember, you're like, you want all of this stuff.
Yeah.
But then eventually, like we talked about money, space, but then even having it.
Yeah.
People don't have time to like even enjoy it. That's part of this. Part of this is like people are just picking something up and go, this sucks. You haven't broken the figure in, you haven't discovered, some of the little things. There's things that I see like at Mezco that I don't talk about just to see if somebody will pick it up.
Yeah.
Like I'm obvious, but I'm just using an example like Firefly. It's like, that thing comes off and you can put it here, do this,
Yeah.
I remember when Herbie came out and people didn't know about that compartment or the tubes.
Yeah.
Because nobody is spending time with any of these figures, but they're very quick to judge and say that it sucks. Oh, like we talked about, figure can't articulate. Well, how do you know? You haven't put any table time on it.
Yeah.
And so slowing down and maybe having less offerings, and then maybe not just enjoying the figure that you have and maybe rediscovering some of these things with the figures, but then also just the anticipation of the next release.
Yeah.
Most people, they just move on. Like a figure comes up, oh yeah, they might have, oh, I really want this figure. But as soon as like we talked about, as soon as they get it, it's like, oh, okay, done. What's next?
Yeah.
Then maybe that anticipation will build up a little bit more now. CC's right on the money. The economy is going at the moment. Hopefully, that's something that's temporary. But it is too, like, are these figures, if things kind of change and some of these policies get wiped away, are things going to go back? Or are they going to stay the same?
Seems like things never go down. Like, I don't care what happens. Once you set a new price, like when's the last time we've really seen things,
roll back?
Yeah. Like, usually when that happens, that's, when there's some sort of a crash and there's just no demand, the demand drops, so then they have to lower the price just to move them. But You know, is that really what you want to see too? Because then once the price drops, then that usually means the production drops. So then they get harder to find, and then you're stuck getting this stuff on the aftermarket.
Yeah. You
And
start getting into the
prices,
aftermarket, that kills
Ugh.
lines.
Ugh.
Because it doesn't. It's cool that some guy bought a bunch of them, but if you don't have access or money to it, we've seen people with the lines of, if they miss a release, they're like, I'm quitting this line. It's very slippery. That's why I mentioned the whole, the whole collab thing. It's cool, but you've seen people all the time talk about, oh, I feel like I'm alienated from this line. I don't feel like that they're concerned about me because they're doing drops or collabs, and companies have to know that those figures are going to be mass bought up by bots and then resold. You know?
Yeah.
I disagree. I don't think all publicity is good publicity. I really don't. I think space, money, and all this stuff, and just people trying to live day to life. I think, like you said, those decisions are going to start coming a little bit quicker for people. They're going to be like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
And then you just lost it, and then it's going to be a domino effect. This is very touchy. I think companies really need to look at some of this stuff. And one thing that I have for you, like my little CC thing is like, what do you think about, because we've talked about all this stuff, collecting a la carte? Good example is, I don't know how much it costs to make Hasbro's packaging. That's something I don't think they talk about a lot, right? Or Mezco's packaging, right?
Uh-huh.
I love packaging. I think it's really great. But I remember when Hasbro was doing those army builders, like the what were they?
All in the little tiny boxes.
The Hydra soldiers, and then also I forget what they're called, the blue and red, the one that Wolverine was like decimating 4 or 5 of them in a warehouse.
Or the G.I. Joe ninjas.
That too, but you get the idea. They would just put them in single boxes. I'm pretty sure that cut the cost on something. Is that something that might be an option? I appreciate all the artistry that goes into that stuff, but if that's something that can kind of cut the cost on some of this stuff, I would be fine with that.
As long as it still has a window. I hated those boxes that you couldn't see what was inside of it. Like they got some of those Transformers at the comic shop, and there's like 0 pictures of the product at all. Yeah. And I'm just looking at this thing. I'm like, what's inside the box? It's just a name, so you got to Google what it is.
Yeah.
As long as there's a window, I'm okay with it. But I love the streamlined packaging. Love the
streamlined. Yeah, too. I mean, with Mezco, we pretty much get that now anyway. We don't.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all in the box anyway. It's different.
Yeah.
I wonder sometimes if like collecting would go to that, where it's almost like an a la carte thing. It's like, okay, I just want the figure, I want this gun and this, and they have like a small box. Do you remember how they like send replacements?
Yeah.
Well, you cut down all the packaging and everything else like that. You're not paying for the plastic. You're not paying for some big box, and then people that like to say that they don't like certain accessories or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like, you just take a little Mezco 112 bag, because time's just going to start getting harder, and you know how things change.
Yeah.
You might, would you be okay if they just had like a little replacement box? They put your figure in there, put some padding in there, maybe a mezzo, and then they threw whatever you ordered. I want that gun, this gun, this gun, this gun. People part out stuff right now, and people pay for it.
I do wish they would do kind of like some of these other companies where you could buy either the standard or the deluxe, just have a few packages.
Yeah.
You could do a standard, ultimate, and a deluxe or whatever it is. Have 3 different packages that we got 3 different price points or whatever, and allow people to get whatever they want.
Yeah.
I think that would be awesome.
I'm trying to remember the one that they did like that. They've done a couple of offerings where one was like without the swag or something like that.
Yeah.
I have to. I'm wondering if that hurts, like if that's hard to manage because of packaging, because you have to have two separate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Specific offerings. I don't know how much that increased, but anyway, that's pretty much it. That's all I had. Unless you can let me rant, but probably not. All right, that's it.
Damn.
Boy, have we
went.
got some good figures.
What happened?
So, boy, have we gotten some good figures.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just sitting here looking at this Iron Man and Captain America. Hey, it's got some great stuff.
Yeah, man.
And Doc.
Sorry, there we go. Honestly, unless Super 7 with 3 boxes for one figure or Mezco event boxes, generally speaking, boxes should take too big of a chunk out of the manufacturing cost. It should or it shouldn't. I'm wondering like how much all of that, a lot of that stuff, especially with like specialty boxes.
I bet you'd be surprised. I bet for what they pay for somebody to design a box and all the other kind of stuff. I bet you'd be shocked at what they get wrapped up in this.
He said it shouldn't take as much big of the chunk of the manufacturing cost. Don't get me wrong, I love it. I love everything that they're doing with the box art. Did you see somebody mention that today though, that the Nosferatu, you know how they do the box art on the exterior and interiors?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody was showcasing that, and on the inside of that box, it's just cardboard. It's not black graphic or interior art. It's brown cardboard.
Not loaded like Knock was, huh?
Yeah, or even that.
Just everywhere.
Yeah, somebody, and it didn't. That's another thing too. Who was it? Someone messaged me. I don't know if it was Adam or CP, but they messaged me, and I totally slipped my mind on it. He's like, "Hey, did you get a cover slip on the interior for Agent Gomez?" I go, "I can't remember." Because you know how they come in the box, interior, exterior art, and then they have a slip cover over the figure?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I can't remember if Agent Gomez had one. And then I was looking, and maybe MC, you can tell me tomorrow, but I don't think the Nosferatu comes with a slip cover either on top. So like, but I love all that stuff.
I need somebody to piece out one of these Doc Knocks and sell me a watch.
Oh, you weren't able to find that, huh?
I have no idea where that little bitty tiny watch cover's at.
Yeah.
No telling.
Boxes, overprint, big cost. Yeah, big cost. Yeah, I would. That's something I'd like to ask somebody. Hey, I know you guys budget for that, but how much is that? A large percentage of the project, or you know what? I do too. I love the artwork. Don't get me wrong. Just because I was speaking about it doesn't mean that I'm saying get rid of it and only go to shoe boxes and stuff like that. I'm just wondering if that's another cost-cutting measure that might happen, Oh, I do miss the magnetic gold on the OG Society. I like those.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing about that, though, is you remember how we were getting, like, Creek 13, we got Hawk P40. Once you start, like, stacking those up, it's hard to identify them unless they're face front and they had the sticker,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised Mezco doesn't do more prints of some of this artwork they have.
Yeah.
Don't give them any ideas, I guess. But I mean, like a lot of these boxes and stuff. Like if there were posters, I would absolutely pick up They should do like Mondo and do limited run posters.
Oh, don't do that. But depleting the box art will be depleting a job that probably has more than one function, like the box artist does the other designing for the company. Oh yeah, I totally agree. I stick up for the artist a lot, man. I think that we talked about that before on the show too, where
They'll
somebody
just get
was
AI
saying,
to do it. I said they'll just get AI to do it.
Ugh, no, please no. I don't think they could do like AI. There's just something weird about when they do it. It looks off, man. It's like you ever watch commercials now and you're just like, that's an AI voice.
Does Ann know you ordered that Ann bot already?
No.
You didn't tell her? You didn't break
I did. I did steal a couple of her hair, some fingernail clippings. So if there's like a cloning procedure later on,
Yeah.
you can like personalize. That wouldn't change her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was too much. Was it? I like the boxes board to cut out. You can just get rid of it and not feel bad. I've noticed a lot of people. I think CP showed me. He takes his boxes. He disassembles them, and he makes like this mosaic montage thing. It looked pretty cool. I love the poster that Doc in that Doc. Yeah, those comics, man. I wish they'd do more of those. I ain't got space for empty boxes. I keep most of my figures in acid-free baggies. That's key right there. Acid-free. With and plastic tubes. Got to maximize it. Yep.
So what do you store your acid in?
Yeah. Oh, that's dope. Make a collage out. Yeah, he takes them and he opens them all up and he just puts them on top of. But it looks really cool. I don't know if he's in here, but yeah, that's about it. Anything else, guys? Good show.
Always.
Oh. Next week's Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Is we do have a show on that day or no? That's Thursday, right?
Yeah, Thanksgiving is Thursday.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so it's Wednesday. You guys getting a holiday buffer then?
I think I'm available. I don't think we're going doing anything.
Yeah. Yes.
Meal prepping.
Oh God, yeah. Ugh, yeah. Yeah. What Christian does is he takes those boxes and you know how they're all kind of like wrap. He just takes them, opens them all up. He just rip, opens them all up, lays them flat, and he just does this mosaic kind of poster board. He sent it to me the other day. I was like, wow, dude, that's awesome. Thank you, Hammer. Appreciate it, man. I want to see that collage. Maybe we can ask him to like post it in the group. I don't know if it's like a secret project. I hope Mezco finishes the hoods. Yeah, I hope so too. I think when we all saw Letterman, there was a little gleam of hope, right? That's it. We taking out? Or anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything that we missed? I know there's a bunch of other stuff that was put out this week, but
Yeah. MC, did you order your new 3D printer?
I think it's coming for Christmas. I heavily hinted at this would be something, since you complain I buy everything before you get a chance to buy it for me, that you should buy me for Christmas. If not, tell me now because I'll order it while it's on sale. God,
MC, I'm gonna have to talk to you in the green room and get some lessons because I kind of thought that you already got your Christmas present. That just seems to be the gift that keeps on giving, huh? Jeez, what a year! What a year this guy has had. Oh boy, toys and printers, if you will, toys and printers.
Cars.
Yeah.
2 sets of headlights.
Yeah. Boy,
nice.
Oh boy. Yeah, I need lessons from this guy. I'm doing something wrong. I'm doing something really wrong.
No, I've had a rough year.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It took a lot to get to that point. So
wow. Man, that rough year is looking good for somebody else. They're like living good.
Some things you can't put a price tag on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what else.
He's like, yeah, they did a pretty good job.
They just became unrestricted.
Oh man. Well, it sounds like we need to close out the show.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to tighten it up for you.
Yeah.
Because we're about to hit 2 hours.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll have something maybe next week. Maybe.
Nas? Well, at least 2 of us will have Nas. Batmobile?
Come on, Thor. I need Thor to start charging. Come on.
I did look that up specifically for you, CC. I was like, the date hasn't changed, so.
Oh yeah, come on.
That's still landing, and then We got
Blue Knight.
Nightwing charged already, and maybe see that in a couple of weeks, and then also Beetlejuice charged. Maybe we'll see that in a couple of weeks.
And then the 7 surprise end of the year holiday drops.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
We also need to start looking at the list and kind of coming up with our faves for this year.
Oh man, such a great year. Such a great year.
Mezco only, right?
No. I mean, we could drag out shows and do other ones. I think maybe tracking Joe's next year would be kind of cool.
Can we go to the green room? I got an idea. I didn't hear CC's opinion when we're done for a show.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I'll only take like 5 minutes. I got to go check out.
There's always an after party. Everybody only knows about the show, but they don't know about the show after the show.
Yeah.
Everybody, man, I've seen all those guys. Like they do members only after parties.
Jesus.
So like they have their channels and stuff. And Abby was saying like they do a show after the show. I was like, wow.
Huh.
We're not capitalizing, I guess, that well. They get people that pay for it. I was like, okay, nice. That's nice, bro. But it's for they do. If you're a member, channel member, then only the channel members are invited to like the after show, and I guess it might get spicy in there.
They have Paige doesn't have a cover charge. He just says you ain't pretty enough to be in the club. So I'm usually standing outside the ropes.
Oh yeah. Oh, you remember I was telling you when doctor told me I'm fat?
He's like, you got that Beetlejuice bod.
I do, yeah. It's all right here.
Whatever. Jesus.
So they changed the character from MegaCon. So
for you?
Yeah. So I'll probably have to put on another like 20 pounds.
Muscle or chub?
It'll probably have to be muscle.
Oh boy.
Yeah, they wanted.
You gotta get juicing, buddy.
No, they wanted to do that orc from
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. How big is that guy? Is he big?
Yeah.
Which orc? The pale orc?
No, the black one.
That's racist.
That's the color. I'm not talking about anything else.
Yeah. Don't let them stereotype you, Paige. You can be a
yeah. You can't be typecasted, man. That's not fair.
Would you be more comfortable if they made me the white orc? I'm mixed. I can do both of them.
They're pretty big. Both of them.
They're pretty juiced, dude.
This dude, ooh, jeez, man. He's like, hold on a second. Let me shut this down. Oh, we need to pour out a little bit of liquor for Plasty. Do you want to hear this story? Plasty, is it okay if I tell it? Plasty, just type Y for yes, N for no. So this dude's huge?
The one on the second picture?
This guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
260 clean.
Dude, there's no way I can put on 60 pounds. I could, but that's not in that amount of time.
Not to mention you're going to get about 4 inches taller.
Oh, well, they're doing shoes.
He's getting lift shoes.
Yeah.
Is that Harvey Weinstein? Did he play that guy?
No, that's normal. That's in the bedroom when he told Gwyneth Paltrow there's only one way you're going to get this role.
Wow. Yeah. Is it this guy? Or no, it was that other guy.
It was the other guy.
It's this guy. Jeez, dude.
He's big.
Mm-hmm. If you look at the go up to the top row, second picture, down a little bit. Nope.
Dang it.
Well, that picture right there where he's like kind of screaming with like the brave, that picture right there where your finger is. Oh, it's just that headshot. Yeah, you can tell like he's just yoked.
Jeez.
Well, I tell you what, you end up looking like that, Ann's not going to let you turn back.
Is that him? There he is, right there, right?
Yeah.
Jesus.
That'll be your new permanent physique.
Mm-hmm.
No, she doesn't like when I put on like that much. Because I fluctuate a lot. Like, you know, depending on what we're doing and stuff like that. And then
If it's Speedo season, then he gets jacked.
you know, dude, it's a lot, man. Sometimes like to carry that much. And depending on how you do it. Fat Cap. Yeah, that would be really good. This guy, oh god, that's his name is Lurtz. Lurtz?
Sure. Did they actually name him in the...
I don't know. Right now we're just proving that the after party would not be worth it.
We're looking at
talk about
humans and how jacked
trolls.
they are.
Yeah. All they did was talk about jack trolls and orcs. Jeez, look at this dude. He's huge.
Mm-hmm. You say he's probably 260 clean.
Oh my god. Look.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. It's a lot of leg day, man. Oh, great. They made a figure of him. All right. Well, we'll try. Maybe he hasn't eaten enough Frodos. I don't know. We'll see. He's a unit. Oh god, this is gonna be bad. Anyway, all right. Well, thank you for sticking with us to push it to 2 hours. Let's go. Let's take us out. We can try to get it.
Yeah. Remember to help control the pet population. Please have your pets spayed or neutered.
Sorry, I was laughing. You said like, just a little bit of test and Anvar will get you there. Yeah. Test and Anvar. Got it. Come on, MC. Break your one rule. Let's go.
Night.
All right. Well, later. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you, everybody that showed up, whether you stayed with us for the full show, you popped in, popped out. Appreciate any time that you spend with us. We're just talking about toys, trying to figure life and everything else out. So appreciate you guys. Thank you. Last couple episodes has been doing pretty well. Hopefully it didn't jinx that. We need to do something for Christmas.
Yeah, I have an idea. I know you saw the text. I don't think CC did.
Yeah, we need to do something for Christmas
still
to
live.
show our appreciation. No, I know. Yeah, but to show our appreciation. We need to do something for like Christmas for the show. So we'll figure something out. Mm-hmm. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Bye.